Hello everybody! Well, here we are with the next fight from the 4th round of the Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragon server for August 2015. And we have LuYa of the Wudong facing off against Shuzelin of the Emi. So we've seen Shuzelin use 7 techniques of the Flower Goddess before, 9 Palace Sword, a few other Emi skills. But she's been using that 7 techniques quite a bit. LuYa, on the other hand, has been favoring Joined Fingers pretty heavily, except for one round where he used Drunken Master. But I think that was more of a joke. We'll have to see what they pull out here. And we're fighting. And straight away, it looks like 7 techniques of the Flower Goddess out of Shuzelin. But LuYa has switched up to Ancient Dog Beating Staff. What a surprise there. That has thrown Shuzelin a little bit. But she's coming back with the Tai Chi Fist, gets a knockdown, and plucks the Peacock's Plume. She'll shut down that Ancient Dog Beating Staff for the moment. She's coming in with twin swords. This might be 9 Palace's sword. It might not. She is using 9 Palace's sword, gets the knockdown, continues her attack. Just look at the amount of damage she's doing with that skill. That is pretty impressive. Has LuYa down to 75% and falling pretty quickly. LuYa has switched up to Joined Fingers, but the rage out of Shuzelin is coming in and hitting pretty hard. But LuYa comes back with his own rage, completely unblocked by Shuzelin. She is down to a 3rd health. LuYa is at 50% and continuing with the Joined Finger. There's the knockdown. Opening the Tai Chi. Has caught LuYa. Will LuYa be able to get out of this? He should be able to. His internal has been pretty consistent for him. It gets him out, but he takes the damage. So he's down to a 3rd health. Pegasus from Shuzelin. Circle the Moon. Pegasus and Circle the Moon from LuYa as well. A little bit of circling here now as they wait for things to recharge. Shuzelin is now switching up to 7 techniques of the Flower Goddess. Gets stunned, though, by 100 transformations. Haven't seen that in a while. LuYa is using that. You usually don't see that too much in the Mount Hua because it works for a few hits, but then kind of gets shut down right away. The other players don't seem to like it too much. But he's continuing with that, and she's continuing to take damage off of that. It looks like LuYa may have a ping advantage here as well. His latency to the server is probably much lower than Shuzelin because he's getting that to land pretty consistently. But she's coming back now with the Buddha Heart Palm after suffering a bit of damage. She's down to 50%. More Joined Finger out of LuYa, though, is continuing to punish her. She is attempting to get in with the Tai Chi Fist. Opens the Tai Chi. She has caught LuYa. LuYa, again, probably will get out of this, so she won't be able to follow up, but will suffer the damage. And she's doing a ton of damage with that. Opening the Tai Chi has LuYa down to 50%. Remembering that he has 31,000 points of health as well. But more Joined Finger. Shuzelin is way down. She needs the Pegasus right now if she can. She does. Brings her up to just below 50%. No energy, though. She is in real trouble here. Trying to use a Tai Chi sword skill there to continue. Circles the Moon. She's going to start recovering, but she needs time to recover, and they are halfway through the round. More Joined Finger coming in from LuYa, though, is not giving her a chance to rest. She has switched up to Snow Sword, and she is chopping away with that, getting some good damage in there. Not tons, but some. And she's starting to play pretty defensively here. She has lots of rage, but she is stunned. LuYa is going to follow up with Joined Finger, and that is it. She is down. Nicely done there. Nice combination from LuYa. A stun and a follow-up finishes her offhandedly. She was pulling out Snow Sword, and she had lots of rage, so she might have used Snow Sword rage a few times there to get some real damage done, but LuYa didn't really give her an opportunity to do it, and she was so far down on health, she had to be so careful not to get caught by some of those Joined Finger skills that there was really not much she could do there. So, she's going to have to, like everyone else, find a solution against that Joined Finger. It is still the question facing the Mount Hua and pretty much the rest of the game. How do you defeat Joined Finger by yourself? I don't know. So the second round is starting now, and straight away 9 Palace's swords out of Shuzelin. Joined Finger out of LuYa. He's not fooling around this time. He gets the stun and follows up with more Joined Finger. And Shuzelin is coming straight back in with that 9 Palace's sword, though, and she's doing pretty good damage. Not quite keeping up with LuYa, though. There goes the rage. And she is surpassing LuYa now as far as percentage of damage done. But he is continuing to hit with that Joined Finger skill. Shuzelin is almost down to 50% now, below 50%. LuYa is above 50%. He is getting some good hits in there, though, now. And Shuzelin circles the moon, and Pegasus brings herself back up. She's down on energy. LuYa is at about 60% health, though. He is definitely dominating here right now. 19,000 versus 13,000 points of damage done. He's starting to run away from her with that joined finger. Continues his barrage. She is almost down to 50%. She's switched up to 7 techniques of the Flower Goddess, though, and she's getting some good hits there now. A trick the enemy, though, and more joined finger out of LuYa prevents the continuation of the combination. If she can get that going again. But no, she's stunned. More joined finger. She is really in trouble now. She needs a Pegasus right at this moment. And she cannot. Oh. She Pegasus, but it looked like it came in just after LuYa's attack was launched. Simultaneous attack movements there. And so she didn't get the healing in time to survive. Oh, that was very close. Maybe that ping again. Anyways... So that means that LuYa will move on and have a shot at first place. Shuzelin will move down and have to settle for third or lower. And we will have the loser bracket coming up here for this Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragon server right here on this channel. So please stay tuned for that.